Welcome to this edition of American Shooter. I'm Jim Scouten, and today it's a visit with Mike Dillon. If you're a shooter, you almost certainly heard of him, the man who founded a successful reloading equipment company. But if you think you're about to meet a hard-driving businessman, think again. Visit Mike Dillon, and he'll quickly have you enjoying his two passions, flying and machine guns. From the outside, it looks like any of the commercial buildings grouped together north of Scottsdale, Arizona, with the exception of the signature blue stripe. And inside, it looks like the business it is, with the retail store in front packed with Dillon shooting supplies. And there's the assembly line, where Dillon reloading presses are going together. And the phone room, with the customer service staff taking orders and offering advice.
Put a cartridge case at station 2, put the handle all the way down, and check to make sure that the powder bar goes all the way over.
But look for the man who founded the business, and you won't find him in an office. Well, you might find him near the pedestal-mounted miniguns, but more likely it will be in the hangar among his restored fighters, the Hughes 500 chopper, the company Learjet, and his Super Pinto Navy trainer with Sylvester on the tail. And quickly, he'll be fitting you for a helmet. How do we look?
Looks like an aviator.
Looks like an aviator. There's got to be some mistake here. No mistake. Visiting Mike means you'll be experiencing what he enjoys. And as a former TWA pilot before inventing reloading machines, flying is high on his list.
I was just thinking, this is really far out for a gun show.
Yes, guns and airplanes, they go together, don't they?
Works for me.
Son Steve is the vice president in the company, but his duties today will be flying the Hughes with our camera crew. He is also a commercial pilot. And just like that, we're out of here, wheels up in a max performance takeoff and pulling 2 Gs in the climb out in the Pinto. Then leveling out to fly north to the unpopulated desert canyons out of town with Mike and Steve in contact on the company radio frequency.
Okay, I'm going to roll abruptly left.
Okay. All right.
The single-engine Pinto is not particularly fast, but very maneuverable, as you'll find when Mike insists you take the stick and pull a slow roll.
Oh, it's way below Mach 1. 0.68 is the limit on the airplane. It's, I mean, as jets go, it's not a high-speed airplane.
But you will definitely feel the speed flying down desert canyons. Mike's doing this pass.
No, actually, this thing is very smooth, very quiet, very comfortable, and very much fun to fly.
No question about that. But what has this got to do with shooting? Well, would you believe, shooting up the desert? Rock and roll is Mike Dillon's #1 passion, and always has been, ever since a friend paid a debt by giving him a Thompson and an old reloading press. That was the beginning of the business 20 years ago. But this is no Thompson, but the rarely seen and rarely owned Minimi, or SAW, the U.S. military's standard light machine gun.
It's probably the most fun gun to shoot in the Armory. I mean, everybody enjoys it. And the 223's got a nice bark to it, but not too much recoil. And, it's not nowhere near as heavy as an M60. The M60 is a big chunk of iron. So it's the gun I pick up if I'm just going to go entertain somebody.
Few people have the equipment to be nearly as entertaining. But don't try telling Mike that he's one of the luckiest guys on the planet getting to play with his planes and his full-auto machine guns every day. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely wrong. This is pure misery. That we don't enjoy any of it. It's just it's work that someone has to do, and we're the ones who have been chosen to do it.
Work somebody has to do. Yeah. And there's more